I've seen a lot of changes this year at lightning speed. In 2026 and beyond, brands are going to dabble with AI avatars. Now more than ever, these brands and networks are looking for faces and experts and trustworthy sources to be the face of the brand or the network. I want to encourage you to look toward the future as a positive and ways to monetize our skills in a bigger and better way than ever before. You are charismatic. You are comfortable talking about this certain genre or niche going into 2026. That if you have these live selling skills, which so many of you do, you are going to thrive because brands are going to trust you to attract the right audience and engage that audience and sell a product in a way that feels authentic to the brand. Welcome to Lights, Camera, Cash, the podcast where creativity meets cash flow. I'm your host, Nicole Sellers, and I'm here to help you unleash the superstar within and turn your creativity and charisma into a money-making machine. This is going to be my last episode of 2025, and I'm excited that this is a solo episode because I'm able to go off book a little bit and talk about things that I've learned this year and also my trend predictions for 2026. So let's go off script a little bit here. I've seen a lot of changes this year at lightning speed with AI, with live social shopping, with the tanking of general hosting roles because everything in that area is shrinking and we are adapting at lightning speed. So I want to encourage you to look toward the future as a positive and ways to monetize our skills in a bigger and better way than ever before. So I want to just kind of jump back a little bit to kind of the beginning of 2025 and like what I've seen over the past 12 months as a casting director for Shop LC, which is one of the fastest growing home shopping platforms globally. So I've been really honored to be working with them as a casting director and accepting submissions, looking for talent, and watching auditions constantly, morning, noon, and night throughout the year. And a few of the things that I've noticed and that I've seen is the shift from kind of general hosting reels. Let's talk about demo reels for a second. General hosting reels to more product demonstration based clips or live social shopping clips. Those have been really, really helpful with, being able to kind of sell you to my client because I'm able to show that you can do the job. They don't have to envision or visualize you doing it by watching maybe like a red carpet reporter reel or a general hosting reel. That kind of requires them to kind of really have a lot of trust that you can do the job that they're going to hire you to do. And you definitely don't want to put them in that position where they can't see your live selling skills or they can't see your product demonstration skills right off the bat. Because I will tell you that especially for me, when I get those submissions coming in, I automatically go to those who are already seasoned in that area, who are comfortable live selling, who are comfortable demonstrating a product, but also storytelling and closing a sale without looking too salesy and knowing the product inside and out. And for those hosts who think that if they're in entertainment or lifestyle or general hosting, that their career is over, it most certainly is not. This is just an evolution of what you are already doing, but the ability to weave in brands and products that you know, love, and trust. Now more than ever, these brands and networks are looking for faces and experts and trustworthy sources to be the face of the brand or the network. And this is really exciting, even in a time of AI, because yes, they are going to use AI for a lot of other, I would say, roles or operational tools, but they really are still looking for that face to connect with a viewer and engage a viewer. So AI is in fact, yes, being brought in as part of like an operational tool or a support system, but AI generated hosts, and I'm just going to jump into this, and I apologize if this episode is going to be a little bit all over the place because there's so much to cover, but I do want to talk about AI really quickly because what I notice is there are AI generated UGC creators, right? So there are brands that are creating these very lifelike avatars, these AI avatars who are holding products. And maybe it's just like a lip gloss and it's like this beautiful influencer and she's putting on her lip gloss. And then it's just the brand. I will even go as far as to say that there are some products that are creating AI avatars that are speaking, that are sharing stories, that are communicating in real time, in real life, AI life, but kind of tricking the consumer that they are real people. I do see companies having disclaimers at the bottom that says this, I want to say on-air personality or this host or this commercial or this ad is AI generated. So there is a little bit of transparency there. My prediction is that in 2026 and beyond, I think brands are going to dabble with AI avatars. I think that they're going to jump into it because they think it's going to save them a lot of money. And I think what's going to happen is the trust and the credibility is going to tank and sales are going to follow. I think that for UGC and maybe more ad-based stuff, it might work. I mean, it seems to be working great. My prediction is that there will be live selling hosts like you who will have a supplemental AI generated tool or source to help I don't want to say the fulfillment process, but like the progression of the segment or show. So the host will be working in conjunction with a AI tool of some sort. So the more you learn about the AI tools that are being used in live social shopping, there are AI co-pilots, there are AI tools that are helping people select products or, helping point them to the cart, whatever that may be. I have not dove headfirst into what a lot of the sidebar AI tools are, but I do know that there are AI tools that are going to be in conjunction with the host. With that being said, us being the storytellers that we are, and the credible experts or the credible authorities or the credible hosts that we are, they are going to thrive in 2026 because we understand how to engage an audience, how to bring up personal anecdotes, how to share personal stories about maybe it's our kids, our family, our jobs, the products that we use on a day-to-day basis. So if you are a lifestyle host, or if you are a health and wellness expert, or if you are a fashion designer, a stylist, a makeup artist, a bartender, there are so many categories and areas of expertise that if you are credible, you are charismatic, you are comfortable talking about this certain genre or niche, you are going to thrive because brands are going to trust you to attract the right audience and engage that audience and sell a product in a way that feels authentic to the brand. So I want you to feel confident and comfortable going into 2026 that if you have these live selling skills, which so many of you do, you are going to thrive. All right, if you are loving this conversation and want to learn more about how to build a profitable brand and business as an on-camera personality, go to tvhostingacademy.com. I have all my coaching programs there, even our Green Room membership. And inside that membership, we meet twice a month, once for small group coaching and a second time with an industry expert who will be teaching a masterclass on a variety of different topics in the media industry. So go to tvhostingacademy.com. Click on the Green Room membership and we'll see you there. Back to the conversation. For those who are former newscasters, who are general assignment hosts, who are lifestyle enthusiasts, those who don't really quite have a lane yet, I'm speaking to you because I understand the value of really niching down. And I want to encourage you, even if you are a generalist or a lifestyle enthusiast and someone who hasn't quite figured it out yet, start grabbing products that you use daily. It can be blender. It could be supplements. It could be a makeup. It could be a skincare product. If you are using something every day and it is saving you time, saving you energy, making your day run smoother, if it makes you feel better, if it makes you feel more confident, if it gives you a extra boost in the morning, start to talk about those products every day, even if it's not on camera. Start to try and weave in those products and brands every day into your life. Start looking around your house. Say, what do I use every day that I can seamlessly talk about, that I can demonstrate on a dime, maybe in 90 seconds, and get to the core of what problem it solves? I want you to start thinking in that way, because everything that we do going forward is in some way going to tie in a brand. Maybe it's an affiliate, maybe it's a brand collaboration, maybe it's a network that we're working with and they have brands that are looking for charismatic, credible hosts. We need to start thinking in that way. And it's not selling out. We're not selling out. So I want to use something as an example. So if you are in the entertainment space, this is a great one. If you are in the entertainment space as an entertainment reporter, maybe back in the day you were a red carpet reporter and maybe you did some panel type talk shows in entertainment, pop culture. Here are a few ideas on how to weave in some products. Okay, so let's say you are primarily known as an entertainment host and you are coming upon this complete dissolution of entertainment hosting jobs. A few ideas are to weave in products on perhaps a live stream movie night. Let's say there is a new movie dropping on Netflix or Hulu, and you have a screening party, right? So you have a screening party, you're live streaming, and now you are bringing out all of the products that you are using to host your party. So maybe it's a shaker cup, maybe it's martini glasses, maybe it's a certain brand of popcorn, maybe it's a certain brand of liquor, maybe it's, I could go on and on. Maybe it's the tray that you are carrying your cocktails on. Maybe it's the movie projector that you have playing in the background. Maybe it's, I don't know, a popcorn machine. I mean, it could be so many different things. All of those products that you are featuring in your live stream, they are all linkable to either Amazon Live or TikTok Shop, and you can earn a commission just by having your own party and bringing up these products, okay, in a very seamless way. I'm not saying they're like, hey, look at this. You got this for $9.99. You can get this product. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying seamlessly weave it into your live stream. That's just one idea. Another idea for entertainment hosts would be perhaps to do a recap of the week's pop culture news, or maybe the big news for that day. Maybe it's analysis, maybe it's reaction, maybe it's point of view on a big news story of that day, entertainment news story of that day or week. So creating your own segment. Think of it as a way to get your audience involved and then eventually attract some sponsors. So I want you guys thinking about monetization strategies in this new year. And I don't want you to be afraid of the word product endorsements or brand deals or brand collaborations or affiliate marketing, because your skill sets are in such high demand by major brands and major home shopping platforms and live social shopping platforms that if you are not thinking this way, you are going to disappear in this abyss of old world thinking of how hosting used to be. And trust me, I miss the old way, but I'm also excited about the new way. I came from a time where things were very scripted, things were very thought out, planned out, well-researched. And now in a time of live social shopping, yes, you're researching products, but it's so much more acceptable to be yourself and to not feel like you are put in a box or that you have to follow some type of script or segment or, cookie cutter way of doing things. This is our time to make it what we want. And there's no better time than now to learn how to do that. And I may be going off on a tangent here, but I just feel so strongly that if you don't evolve, if we all don't evolve as a creative community, we're going to get left behind. We have to learn about AI. We have to learn about live social shopping. We have to learn all of the skill sets that are needed to thrive in the new era of hosting and media. So don't be afraid of it. Hit it on head first. Learn the skills, learn the live selling skills, learn how to weave brand stories into your daily social media content. Build your digital portfolio. If you're not building your digital portfolio, you are not going to be seen as an expert, or you're not going to be seen as a credible authority in a certain niche or category. You have to build up that digital portfolio. And what I mean by that is your social media accounts need to be on brand. They need to have content that are sometimes product-based, that are sometimes opinion-based, that are sometimes just aesthetic. Everything needs to seamlessly weave into each other as your brand evolves. So don't be afraid of the new year. Don't be afraid of what's to come. We need to learn and adapt, which is what we have always done. Think about it. Think about from where we all were 10, 15, 20 years ago in hosting to where we are now. Holy crap, what a ride. Like, we have been through it. And I'm not saying that we're the only industry that's going through it, but man, we've been hit over the head a few times, and we got to get up and we got to figure this out together. And I love to support you all. I love to bring in experts in this area to support you all. My mission is to always help you build a profitable and sustainable on-camera career. So in this new era with AI, with live social shopping, with digital, everything going digital, linear TV is diminishing. We need to stay on top of it, and we need to adapt. So this leads me also into one of my brand collaborations, one of my affiliate partnerships with Dawn Chube, founder of Live Selling School. Now, I reached out to Dawn Chube on LinkedIn. I was watching what she was doing on LinkedIn. She is a home shopping host, a live seller for decades. She is a complete and utter pro. I was actually intimidated by her when I was watching a lot of her segments. I'm like, she is incredible. She is, I mean, I would buy anything she was selling. She is so authentic. She is so warm. She is so engaging. She knows how to do it. She knows how to do it well. And she created Live Selling School to really fill in that gap for former newscasters, for generalist hosts, for people who are looking to get into this really profitable space. And she's filling that gap. So we have collaborated. I am offering an opportunity to work with Dawn through Live Selling School. There's a link in my stories. There's a link in the description. Any questions you have regarding Live Selling School, please reach out to me or Dawn. But I'm telling you right now, these are easily implementable, digestible lessons that anyone can do, that anyone can learn. And now is such a great time over holiday break going into 2026 to learn these skills. So you go into the new year ready to roll, whether it's for yourself, getting approved by Amazon affiliate program or the Amazon influencer program or TikTok shop affiliate, any of those opportunities for yourself, do it for yourself, if anyone. And then also being more marketable for networks and brands. Brands are going to be looking for people like us who can connect, who can engage, who can talk about a product seamlessly, who can go from one product to the next through storytelling. So I want you to just really be excited about this new era, to know that you have a creative safe space and support system through TV Hosting Academy, to know that we are always following the trends and evolving with the times so we all don't get left behind, because this is your time. We have all worked way too hard to give up now and just check out and go get a PR communications job. I've been there, done that. I was bored after 6 months. So I encourage you to learn, evolve, stick with our creative community. You have a support system here, and let's make some money in 2026, you guys. This is Nicole Sellers for Lights, Camera, Cash, and I'll see you next year.